This local sports report is presented by Devon Young, a local realtor with Century 21 Heritage House and a proud supporter of the Woodstock Navy Vets. Devon specializes in residential sales in Oxford County and the surrounding communities. Contact Devon today. If you're buying or selling, call direct at 519-532-2210 or email devon.young@century21.ca.
Let's head to Anchortown for the Woodstock Navy Vets. The Vets playing in front of a packed home crowd on Friday night with over 1,000 in attendance. The Vets would play host to the Norwich Merchants. The Merchants on a 4-game winning streak, looking to make it 5. Dropping the ceremonial puck tonight, the U12 Junior Navy Vets, who won the International Silver Stick Tournament in Newmarket. Jumping into the first period, and as the Merchants on the attack, Tyler Belk makes a couple good stops and the Vets look to counter. Tommy Zufel is sprung on the breakaway. He controls and fires. Carter Spence stops him in his tracks. Then it's the Merchants regrouping and watch the feed from Nathan Murphy. He threads a pass to Owen Harris. Tyler Belk with a beauty toe save keeps it scoreless. The Merchants would keep pressing, and how about this play? Zach Allison fires from out high. Austin Forsyth's tip is off the post. Josh King slams it home! That's King's 8th of the season, and the Merchants are out front early in the first. The Vets look to answer, and it's a good chance for Matt Brooks on the rush. Carter Spence with a solid blocker save makes the stop, and the Merchants clear the zone. Tyler Belk comes out of his net and sends it back up ice to Brooks. He's got another chance, but Carter Spence squares it up and holds on. Then it's the Merchants here off a clean breakout. It's a 2-on-1 for Owen Harris and Andrew Casasanta. And it's money from Casasanta! That's a speedway of a play for the Merchants, and it's 2-0. The Vets still flying, and how about Brody Kearns? He fires through the defense, and he's got a goal! That's Brody's 4th of the season, and the Vets are back within 1. In the second period now, and it's a good move from Nolan Brett. He's alone out front. Carter Spence turns him away, but the Vets stay with it. Matt Brooks sends it to Davin Gray out front. Carter Spence flashes the leather and holds the 1-goal lead. Moments later, and it's Norwich back on the attack. Brandon Balliz fires a fadeaway shot, and he's got his 20th. And that goal makes it 3-1 early in the second. Right off the center draw, and here come the Vets. Davin Gray picks it up in the slot. He leads it to a shot, and Davin buries it. So the Vets are back within 1. Then it's a Merchants rush, but watch Ethan Zabo. He finds a steal in the neutral zone, and he headmans it to Rylan Warford. Rylan eyes the net, and he rips it in! That's the equalizer for the Vets, and we're all tied up at 3 each. Later in the frame, however, and here come the Merchants. First, it's Andrew Casasanta roofing the feed from Nathan Murphy for his 2nd of the night. Then, only a minute later, it's Brandon Balliz with a rocket. He goes bar down for his 2nd of the game, and the Merchants are back in front by 2. In the third period now, and it's the Vets battling back. Cole Dan is in the slot, and Cole Dan fires it home! That goal brings the score to 5-4 Merchants early in the third. The Vets keep the foot on the gas. This is Liam Van Brandt cutting the seam and ripping it, but it's off the uprights, and the Merchants stay in front. Then it's the Vets on the rush, and here's Nolan Brett looking to pick the top corner. Carter Spence gets behind it and holds on. Later in the frame now, and it's the Merchants looking for some insurance on a 3-on-2. Logan Van Den Acker dished it to Nathan De Silva for the dagger! That goal makes it 6-4, and the Merchants look to close it out. Final minute of the game now, the Merchants in the power play, and how about Andrew Casasanta? He walks in from the point, and Casasanta's got a hat trick! That goal makes it 7-4, and the Norwich Merchants take the scoring contest in Woodstock. This one ending with a final score of 7-4 on Friday night.